Hello and welcome. This is Chris-Anne and I'm coming at you from Elemental Energies with Chris-Anne. Today we are going to be making some library card journaling cards. And we're going to be using scraps from my desk. So a lot of these are projects or leftover bits from projects that I've done over the past week or two. So what my plan is to decorate this side of the library card so this side can be used for journaling. You want to do the reverse? Go ahead. Most of these I got on Amazon a long time ago, and I bought like a huge bundle. So I'm lucky enough to still have a bunch. And then I have, so if you haven't seen some of my other videos, I have a whole bunch of these tags and tickets that I made. I have some ephemera vintage stickers from Temu. I have the Modern Girl variety. Those are from Temu. I have my walnut stain. I have a whole bunch of bits and pieces from different papers. I have some strips from other papers. I have a couple cards here, but I have a card. I have these journaling cards. I don't know if I'm going to use these or not. It's some little printed papers, some leftover paper, scrapbooking paper. I even have a packaging. All of these different cardstocks, some tea stain paper, one of my printables that my friend printed these for me, and she printed this one wrong. So I can still use that, I told her. Some music paper. I have some tag or ticket stickers, and if you saw my circle cluster video, I have a whole bunch of circles left over, etc. I have different die cuts and different more stickers, and I just have a bunch of stuff here. So I want to collage on this, so let's get started with that. So let me grab my paper cutter. And let me just start cutting things down. That's basically what I'm going to do. And I'm going to collage on the actual, I'm going to leave that white edge on it. Is that too wide? I'm just like arbitrarily cutting. So actually I cut that the right size. Who would have figured that one? That's kind of cool that I got that the right width. Had no clue. So, all right. The rest of them, yeah, well, we'll just kind of go as we go. All right. So I'm just going to kind of glue as we go, and I am going to glue and collage. I need a whole bunch of journaling cards for each and every journal that I create. And I'm always looking for different kind of things that will fit there, but let's add that there. And I can come in and trim afterwards. Add, remove, delete, whatever I need to do. You know, I kind of just like playing. So this is kind of like a craft along with me as I play. Get some scissors. Let's trim that before I go any further. Another piece I can use. I have no rhyme or reason for how I'm putting these together. I'm just taking pieces and putting them together. Some match, some don't match. Let me trim this while I'm here. Perfect. And Cassie Rose is coming in. Hi, baby. Are you coming in? Okay, good girl. Cassie Rose is my little chihuahua. If you have not been here before, you're not known. You know what? I haven't edged any of these, but I'm going to edge that. Oh, here's my ink right in front of me. I'm just kind of putting things together. I want to use up the stuff on my desk. I want to use up all the bits. And I'm making the bits on top of my other bits. So I hope it's not too visually distracting. It probably is. All right, let me move these so it's not as visually distracting for you. That's probably 10 times better. Matches, but it doesn't match. And I don't want to cut more because I want to use what I have. All right, we're going to do the white one. And we're going to ink it a lot. And before I stick that down, let's see, I don't know that I have anything purple, but I do have things that are green. I'll do that one. And these are stickers. So, in theory, they should be easy to stick down. Cassie, come on up. Just over in the other area. Kind of on a circle kick now that I did those circle clusters. All right, and now let's go to these. I don't know. Oh, here's a purple one. Oh, I just had it. I don't think that's purple. Is that purple? Or is that blue? Whoops. All right, let's see. Oh, it's the same one. All right. I think that one's getting lost too much. We'll do this one. There. Let's glue this down. I know it's like a mishmash of color, but you know what? I didn't check. Make sure that's the top. That would have been my luck. We'll put that there. Now, do we need any other tag things? I do have some green. Yeah, we'll do that. It's a lot of white edge, so let's ink it. You know, you have all these like little bits and pieces left over. And you want to use them because they're pretty paper. There, that's what I have so far. Do we want to add some gems? Let's grab some gems. I still have my pile over here that I spilled a while ago. I am still working through them. Sometimes I'm leery to add gems to the back of something that's going to be a journaling spot. But I think it will be okay. Let's see if I want to add any of these. They're blue, but they might read as purple. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Kind of reads as purple. And those are attached. I was looking for a circle number. Those are attached. All right, we'll put this up here. It's good. I was going to do a whale tail. I don't think I'm going to. Obviously, I have that in the way. But let's do some of the gems. 1, 2, I'll do 3 on this one. I have no idea where I put that little shake tray thing. I need to find it. I'll find it when I finish using all those gems over there. All right, so there's that. Leftover bits, journaling card. We'll put that one there. We have a lot more to go because I have a lot more bits to use up. All right. Here's that one that I cut. We'll glue that there. So, if you have followed me before, welcome back. If you have not, welcome. But I have been talking about my son working. He's been working at an antique car museum. And my son is a huge car aficionado. It's mostly old guys that go into this place, and they're kind of surprised. My son does not look his age. My son just turned 18. he does not look his age. And they'll get talking to him about cars, and he can hold his own in a conversation about cars. And they're always quite surprised because they think he's in his 20s, his mid-20s. And they'll say, hey, how old are you? It's like, I just turned 18. They have no clue. And they're like, oh my gosh. Can't believe how much you know about all this stuff. And he's like, yeah, it's my passion. Well, today is his last weekday working there. And then he has one more weekend day and he's done. So he's been working there. They created a school program at this place for him because he has such an interest in cars. And, you know, he's needing a full-time job. And he put his application in at the other place where he was working, which was the town dump. And he's kind of hoping he gets that. He put his application in. And of course, he hasn't heard anything. It's kind of making him a little uneasy because he really wants to work there. And I don't blame him. I want him to work there too. So we're hoping we hear by next week, because now in 2 days he's not working. I mean, it's not like he needs to work, but he's almost graduating high school, and that's his plan, was to get a job at one of these places and work. So today is his last weekday, and in 2 days is his last weekend. And I think he's a little nervous, but on the other hand, he says, I just need some time off. I said, yeah, you do, because he's going to be graduating shortly from high school. And hopefully he's going to be starting the town job. They take a little bit of time to get all their ducks in a row and all that type of stuff. And trust me, I can understand, especially nowadays. But unfortunately, there's a lot of competition for a job. Oh, which is sad. It's just sad. So, fingers crossed that he gets this job, please. He's very, very much... Oh, that's 2 stickers. I thought it was 1. He's very much hoping he gets the town job. It's an absolutely beautiful, beautiful dump and recycle center. And they're so, 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 so nice to him. Not that they're not nice to him at the car museum, because they are as well. Car museum it's a busier place. I mean, the town dump is busy, but it's a little bit more, I don't know, at your own pace. And we joke that old guys like going to both of the places he's been at. They're both places for old guys. And he used to hang around with my dad when my dad was alive. So he's kind of used to that population, and he's good with that population. And he has more in common with the older population than he does his own. It's just how he is. Oops. I like that one. so he likes working with old people. Kind of funny. Hey, it makes him happy. He's good at both things. He enjoys both things. So, oh, that's upside down. Speaking of old people. Ay, ay, ay. And yes, he does make that joke regularly about me. Okay. This one, where'd I put my whale tails? Oh, here they are. Okay, let's get a whale tail and then we'll decorate the whale tail too. Well, actually, I have both types here. I have whale tails and then I have tabs. I do like that one. Whenever I have sort of leftover bits, I just go through and with my punches and just kind of punch some of those shapes. I'm running low on those, so I need to get some. I was thinking, and I don't know if they still do it, I was thinking of going to my local painting, wallpapering Sherwin-Williams place and seeing if they have wallpaper books. I mean, years and years and years ago, my mom used to be a director of 2 preschools, so she used to go and get, you know, the old books and cut them up and do art projects and stuff like that with them. It was, you know, recycling for them, free supplies for her, and it's good sturdy material to work with. And I have some whale tails in my container over there that are wallpaper. So I was thinking of going and getting some wallpaper and just cutting it all up, making different things with it. I'll let you know if I do. Let me add some gems to this. I will do a video on it if I do. I don't know if they charge for them now or what. I have no idea. But if he gets the job at, well, even if he doesn't get the job at the dump, I can always go down and talk to them and say, hey, I'm looking for wallpaper books. They know what I do. They know me. I like that one. Okay, we're going to call that one done. So we're hoping my son gets that job. He really wants it. Not that he doesn't like the car place, but the car place is just a little bit busier. Nothing wrong with that. It's just busier. It's a little bit wider. It's a hair wider. Ooh, look at that. That's the same size. I am lucking out. And this dump has the most amazing recycle center. I've done tours of it. So I mean, I've done a lot of videos. Now that the weather's better, I'm probably going to go back and do another video. I've done a lot of videos there. It has an amazing sort of shed where people can leave things they don't want and take things that they do want. And now that this is a touristy area that we live in, and it's a seasonal place. So now all the snowbirds are coming back from Florida. Around the corners on this one. Now that they're all coming back from Florida, they're going through their houses. They're getting rid of what they want, what they don't want. Leaving things there. But that's where I get a lot of my books. And I get some wonderful books. They have movies. My TV died. I was without a TV for like a month. My son's like, let's just go down to the dump. They get a ton of them. So I did. And the guys were like, why didn't you say something sooner? I'm like, I don't know. I didn't. So they gave me a great TV. And my son set it all up and he's like, yep, this is good. But we went without a TV for a month. And I mean, the only thing I missed about that was my son and I like to sit and watch movies or different YouTube videos together. And we missed that. And he's like, will you hurry up and get a TV? I don't know, it just didn't become a priority. I had my iPad. He has a TV in his room. I don't. I have an iPad. But we like to sit on the couch and watch our shows. I'm bound and determined to use this one. So I think we're going to use it here. So now that I have my TV, he's been busy going out with his girlfriend. Which is fine. I mean, I'm happy that they have each other. They go out, I don't know, about once a week-ish. And he's been working twice a week. He's tired, so he goes to bed when he comes home from work. And he's had a lot of doctor's appointments lately. So he's been going to bed really early. And his dad will call me and be like, why didn't you text me? Because he's sleeping. He's not like a typical kid. If he's tired, he goes to bed. He's actually, this is putting me over the edge. I called his dad about this one. He's taking a shower on his own without me telling him to take a shower. Right there. I don't know what's going on. Who is this kid? Are you a teenager? What's going on here? So, that's kind of been my joke. Like, oh my gosh. And I'm glad. I think it's because he has a girlfriend that now he's paying attention and paying attention to the clothes he wears. Of course, he's still like, hey, I need that washed. Can you wash that? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me get right on that for you, kid. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I told his father that one, too. Yeah. The funny thing is, when I was dating his dad, my mom and I used to laugh because he would cancel getting together because he had to stay home and do laundry. I'm like, are you kidding me? Is that a thing? Like, is that code for you're seeing somebody? But it wasn't. He was actually staying home and doing laundry. So that year, I put together a laundry basket full of all laundry stuff, and that's what I gave him for Christmas. He loved it. I still make fun of him for that. Yeah, we're not together, but most of the time we get along. Not always. He's still paying my tuchus. But that's all right. He's not a bad person. He's just not right for me. That's his girlfriend's problem. She could deal with him. All right, let's get all this inked. So yeah, kid who actually showers without me telling him to take a shower. Like, He'll sit and eat. When he's done eating, he's like, I think I'm going to go take a shower. I'm like, oh, okay. Or he'll say, or I'll see him getting up from the couch. I'm like, where are you going? I feel like I need to go brush my teeth. What? I'm glad he is, but what? Do you know the battles that I've had over the years for these things? I find that completely comical. Something flipped. I don't know. I mean, I'm glad. But come on, I gotta laugh at that. Like, a lot. He's a good kid. 99.9% of the time. Oh, that's crooked. I don't know if I can get that non-crooked. Yeah, I'm ripping everything up. So I said to him, how'd you like to go out with me for my birthday, to my son, to our favorite Japanese restaurant, the place that we went for his birthday. And he's like, oh yeah, I'll go there. I mean, we love this place. So we have major food allergies. I mean, we have major allergies anyways, but food is a biggie. And we can't eat everywhere. But this Japanese restaurant is all you care to eat. You place the order with the wait staff, and they cater to allergies. They bring you your food. They make it to order, and they just ask that what you order, you eat. If you leave a lot on the table, they're going to charge you for it. And, I can understand that. There's a lot of food waste in the world. I can understand that. I always get nervous if it's something that I don't like. Like, I've had, I think twice, I've had things that I'm like, oh gosh, I don't like it. Oh my gosh, I don't want to be charged for it, but I don't like it. And they've been good about it. I mean, I think they kind of know us at this point by now. And, we'll put that there. And they don't, because I've said to different waitresses and stuff that we've had, oh my gosh, I don't like it. Am I going to be charged for it? And she's like, don't worry about it. No. I mean, they know we're eating what we're getting. It's a Japanese restaurant, but it's on the idea of tapas, that you get like these little plates. I went with my son for his birthday. His dad came with us, and his dad does not have food allergies. It's my son and I that have almost identical food allergies. The allergist even laughs at us for that one. They're like, we've never seen it like this before. I'm like, yeah, welcome to our world. But anyways, his dad can eat off any menu, the regular menu, and all the little tapas thingies, even though it's Japanese food, comes in these little plates. And he had like 15 plates around him. I'm like, can you consolidate your food and put them into a few plates? Because you're taking over the whole table. Because when my son and I get food, we order the sushi and the sashimi, and it comes out on giant platters. And it will have like 5 different sushi rolls all lined up with sashimi on this one platter. And my son and I share the platter. Oh, it's so much fun. It is so much fun. Oh, and it is so delicious. Oh. So anyways, that's where we're going for my birthday. And my son said to me, can we bring my girlfriend? Which I would love to get to know her more. She seems like a delightful girl. Can we pick the most expensive restaurant that we go to? There, I added 2. And he's like, all right, well, I'll pay for her and you paid for me and you. Yeah, okay. How was this my birthday present? I was like, okay, fine. That's fine. So that's the plan. We've been trying to figure out a date to go that works for her. She just got accepted into the National Honor Society. So yay for her. That's awesome. So she has to go to different meetings and stuff. So cool. I'm happy for her. So we're trying to figure out when we can go. And I think we have finally picked a date. We've only been trying to figure this out for weeks. And my birthday's in 2 weeks. So we finally figured it out. We've decided we're going to go before my birthday. And she has her own series of health problems. And there's some foods that she can't eat, not because of allergy, but because of her health problems. And I think this place can accommodate her as well. So we're really kind of excited. I want to add something there. So I think all around, for all of us, this is going to be fun. Darn expensive, though. But fun. I mean, in actuality, we really only go a couple times a year. Oh, you know what? I have those other stickers. We only go a couple times a year. So it's not that bad. But I'm so excited to go. I think my son is super excited to go too. I mean, we love this place. And both of us have agreed that this is our hands down favorite restaurant. So any excuse to go, I don't even know why I put the bird there. Just bird brain. I don't know. So there's my second one. Let's see. Maybe I'll do one more. Yakking away, using all my stuff. Where's my, oh, here, there. And you know, every time my son and I talk about this restaurant, oh my gosh, we get so hungry. We love this place. Let me use this as well. I'm going to do that. So we always plan our plan of attack, my son and I, for the menu, because we know our food comes on the same plate. And that doesn't bother us. That's perfectly fine because we share the stuff. There are some sushis that he likes and he prefers, and he'll eat the whole thing by himself. And then there are certain things that I get that he doesn't like, and I'll eat that whole thing by myself. Other than that, we share everything. I'm going to cut this right here. And this is that Tim Holtz packaging, which I'm sure you can tell. So yeah, now I'm getting hungry. Thinking about the place. Oh, so delicious. I think the other thing that I really appreciate about the place is they get it. They get our allergies. I don't have to explain it 10 times. They understand what I'm talking about. It makes it easy. And my son just found out that, do I want to glue that whole thing down? Yeah, let's glue the whole thing down. My son found out that he can get an iced tea with free refills. And they gave us a to-go cup the last time. Because normally we either get like a water or a hot tea or something like that. And we'll share a pot of hot tea. Well, when he found that he could get free refills and a to-go cup, he's like, forget it. I'm getting that every time we go. It's okay. That's fine. And we each had 4 cups, plus the food. I mean, you think about it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, 4 cups. 3 plus a to-go cup. We like our iced tea. And this was the raspberry iced tea, so we liked that even more. Kind of crazy. No. Where is this? This is what I'm looking for. Normally I use my... Oh no, I don't want to do that one. Let's do that one right there. Normally I use my paper cutter because I can cut better and straighter with my paper cutter. But let's live dangerously. So this restaurant that I'm perseverating over is right near my son's gastroenterologist. And it's an hour and a half away. Ooh, look at that. So when he goes to the gastro doctor is typically when we go to this place. And he has a new gastro. His guy left. He retired. He was in his 70s and he retired. He was very dedicated to the kids. He's a pediatric gastroenterologist. And the kids can stay with his practice into their mid to late 20s. Because I asked. I'm going to turn the edges on this. And so he has a new woman. She was his partner in the practice. And that's why I picked her when he left. And she's aware that we live an hour and a half away. So she's been doing telehealth appointments with him. But unfortunately, we have to drive to the state of New Hampshire, sit in our car in New Hampshire, and talk to her. It is a royal pain in the tuchus. But at least it's a minimal drive compared to what it would be if we were to go see her directly. But I think he would rather go see her directly because then he could get his sushi and sashimi. That looks like a snowman. I don't want the snowman. There, we'll do that. So I think he's kind of missing out not going. But there's going to come a point where she's going to have to see him soon. I don't think she understands that the ride doesn't bother us. I picked that practice because it was a good practice. And the ride is irrelevant. It's the doctors I picked. I purposely offset that. All right. Let's get some of these. I'll do this one. So, I don't know. We were supposed to have an appointment with her this week. And she canceled. She's had some family things that have come up, and it has kind of been major. So I feel for her. But nonetheless, we're anxious to talk to her. I mean, I got the results of his colonoscopy, which was good. But we still have a lot of things to talk about based. Oh, I wanted to do a whale tail based on the plan of attack from the colonoscopy. So I'm still, anxious. My son has either had a colonoscopy or an upper endoscopy every single year of his life up until a couple years ago. Then they got this really high-powered, fancy schmancy MRI machine. So they've been utilizing that, but you can't keep avoiding a colonoscopy or an upper endoscopy for a kid that needs it. So we need to discuss the plan. I decided to go with a tab punch as opposed to the whale tail. Keeping this one kind of simpler. I used that one. Too much. Let's see what we have in this one. I mean, even if I left that, it's not, that's kind of big. I don't want to cut it down because I like the edge on that. There's no red in that. That's still too big, even if I cut it down. These are too big. Let me cut that one down and see. But I'm tempted to just kind of leave it. I don't know. Kind of looks big to me. I don't know that I like that one. I can live with that one. Okay, let's do that one. Now that I cut the other one down, but that's okay. And then I'm going to do a couple gems, and then this is going to be done. There. Grab one more of these gems. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Come on, you. It's easy to pick it up with my fingernail. And that glue will dry quicker. Okay. So, I think we had 3. Did we do 3 or did I do 4? Oh, I did 4. Oh, okay. So there's that one. There's that one. And all the backs are going to be for journaling. There's that one. I didn't add anything there, but I kind of like it that way. And here's this one. Cool. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe to my channel. my birthday month. That will be a birthday gift for me. If you can subscribe to my channel, I'm trying to get my numbers way, 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 way up. I do post a video every single day. And on Sundays, I post the psychic predictions of the week. I am a professional psychic. And you can check out my website. I have my deck that I have created that is an oracle deck that is available for pre-sale on my website, Elemental Energies with Chris-Anne. And that is going on now for the pre-order. And if you want to check it out, I would appreciate it. But please subscribe to my channel as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care. Be free.